Numbing cream is basically a topical anesthetic in a cream form which you put on your body somewhere an hour, maybe an hour and a half before the tattoo. You wrap it in cling film nice and tight, and when you take that off, the area will be numb, so the tattoo is much less painful. That's the overall idea, and how well that works depends on a few factors. Firstly, how well your body takes the numbing cream. Secondly, how long you leave it on for, how long your duration of the tattoo is going to be as well. So personally, I've used numbing cream many times to various different successes. So sometimes it's worked amazingly for me. On other occasions, it's actually hindered me in the tattoo process, and I'll explain why. Numbing cream generally has an amount of time that it lasts. So numbing cream can last anything from 10 minutes to an hour. The really lucky ones, it might last longer than an hour, but generally the 1 hour mark is somewhere where you're expecting it to kind of last. The good thing about that is if you're having a smaller tattoo, something that might take, 20, 30, 40 minutes, you can probably get that process to be pain-free pretty much, or at least the majority of that session to be pain-free. But if you're having a longer session where the numbing cream is going to wear off over a time period, it can actually feel a little bit worse after that time period has expired. So let's say you're having a 7-hour session and you get through the first hour and it's all great, oh yeah, I can't feel anything, and then all of a sudden it slowly starts to creep in and it gets painful. Well, that can actually feel worse than just going in for the 7 hours and your body kind of getting used to it over that period. You kind of send it on a bit of an emotional roller coaster of, oh, this is easy, this is hard, this is really hard all of a sudden, as opposed to, I know what I'm getting into and I can just get through the session. So numbing cream isn't a one-size-fits-all approach, but it can be very beneficial. If you're super scared of a tattoo and you've had a tattoo before and you know what the pain feels like and you really don't want to go through that again, using numbing cream next time around can be a way to get you through that process. If you've never had a tattoo before and it's something that you're really scared about and you think, oh, I definitely need numbing cream, it's going to hurt me, you don't actually know if it's going to hurt you. You haven't experienced it yet. The pain of a tattoo is not comparable to anything else. If you don't know and you've never had a tattoo before, it's always best to have that tattoo without numbing cream, just so you get to experience what it actually feels like. And 9 times out of 10 people go, it's not actually as bad as I thought. If you've, like me, had loads of tattoos and over the years the pain's got a little bit worse, you really just don't want to feel that pain and it makes the whole process a little bit more stressful than it should be, then I personally don't think it's a bad thing at all to use numbing cream in that situation. You just have to be realistic with your expectations of what it's going to be. You're not going to be able to put numbing cream on in the morning and then, have a 7-hour day session and it still be completely numb. It's just not going to happen. You have to have a little bit of an understanding of its limitations. I hope that's been useful to you and it's answered some of your questions about numbing cream. If you do have any others that I haven't covered, please feel free to drop us a comment down and I'll answer any of those there. Hope you enjoyed it and I'll catch you soon.